Sister Wives spoilers, Kody Brown opens up about his ideal fifth wife. Hello friends. Welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The Sister Wives world has been rocked once again, as shocking spoilers reveal that Kody Brown, who is still reeling from the collapse of his plural marriage, has begun talking openly about what he wants in an ideal fifth wife for fans who have watched his family unravel over the last few years. This revelation feels like both a bizarre twist and a predictable move from a man who has never shied away from chasing attention, power, and unconventional romance. While 3 of Kody's marriages have crumbled and his only legal wife, Robyn Brown, remains at his side, whispers suggest that Kody may not be satisfied with simply staying in a monogamous relationship. Instead, insiders claim that Kody has been fantasizing aloud about the type of woman he'd consider bringing into his life if he were ever to take another wife. And make no mistake, this isn't just idle speculation. Kody has allegedly shared details in private conversations and hinted at them in front of TLC cameras about what his dream fifth wife would look like, act like, and believe in. For longtime fans of the show, the idea raises countless questions. Is this Kody's attempt at rebranding himself? Is it another bid to control the narrative after his reputation has taken a nosedive? Or is it simply Kody being Kody, forever chasing an image of himself as the center of a polygamous empire, even when that empire has crumbled? Kody Brown's ego and the myth of polygamido understand why Kody might even entertain the idea of a fifth wife at this stage of his life. It's important to revisit his history. Kody once prided himself on being the patriarch of America's most famous polygamous family. For years, TLC viewers saw him juggling relationships with Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, promoting the supposed beauty of plural marriage, while insisting that the lifestyle gave him deeper purpose and joy. But over time, cracks in the facade began to show. Meri's catfishing scandal, Christine's fiery independence, Janelle's insistence on equality, and Robyn's rise as the favorite wife all tore at the seams of Kody's kingdom. By season 18, fans witnessed the near-complete implosion of the family, with Kody left clinging to Robyn and estranged from most of his children. For a man whose identity was built on being the king of a sprawling polygamous household, this fall from grace has been humiliating, which is why, according to sources, Kody's recent musings about a fifth wife are less about love and more about ego restoration. In his mind, another wife could serve as a symbol, proof that he is still desirable, still in control, and still capable of reviving the dream he once sold to millions of viewers. So, what does Kody Brown envision when he talks about his ideal fifth wife? According to whispers from production insiders and family acquaintances, Kody has sketched out a profile that is both revealing and controversial. Youthful energy. Kody reportedly wants a younger wife, someone who could bring fresh life into the household. At 56 years old, Kody's desire for youth is raising eyebrows, with some critics accusing him of trying to recapture lost years. Absolute loyalty after being burned by what he sees as betrayal from Christine, Meri, and Janelle. Kody is said to crave unquestioning loyalty. His ideal wife would not challenge him publicly, nor would she undermine his authority as head of the family. Spiritual devotion. Kody has long tied his polygamous lifestyle to faith. Insiders say he insists his next wife must be deeply spiritual, committed to their religious principles, and willing to see him as a divinely chosen husband. Compatibility with Robyn. Here's the kicker: Robyn reportedly holds veto power. If Kody were to seriously pursue a fifth wife, that woman would need to be someone Robyn not only accepts but actively approves of. This raises the question, is Kody looking for a wife for himself or for both of them as a couple? A media-friendly image in an era where Kody is desperate to repair his public persona. He allegedly wants someone camera-ready. His dream wife wouldn't just fit into the family, she'd also fit into the narrative TLC might spin. If the show continues, the fanbase has wasted no time weighing in on the rumors of Kody's fifth wife fantasy. Social media exploded with criticism, sarcasm, and outright disbelief. This man can't even manage one wife, and he's out here fantasizing about a fifth? Give me a break. Kody's ideal wife sounds like a description of a servant, not a partner. Robyn would never allow this unless she could control the new wife. And honestly, who would sign up for this disaster? For many viewers, the mere thought of Kody entertaining polygamy again feels delusional. After all, his relationships with his existing wives collapsed under the weight of jealousy, neglect, and double standards. Why would anyone believe a fifth marriage would magically succeed where the others failed? While Kody may be speaking openly sometimes to openly about the kind of fifth wife he envisions, the reaction from his one remaining partner Robyn Brown is where the real drama lies. For years, fans have watched Robyn play the role of Kody's most trusted ally, his only legal wife, and the person many believe he always favored. On camera, Robyn has frequently expressed her desire for family unity and her sadness that the other wives drifted away. But behind the scenes, insiders suggest Robyn may have a very different perspective on the possibility of welcoming another woman into her marriage. Robyn's public persona versus private reality. Publicly, Robyn has always maintained that plural marriage is part of her spiritual identity. In early seasons, she spoke about sisterhood and the support that comes with sharing a husband. Even as Christine, Janelle, and Meri left, Robyn claimed she still believed in the principle of plural marriage even if it broke her heart to see the family unravel. But privately, things may be different. According to whispers from production insiders, Robyn has confided that she doesn't actually want another wife. The struggles with Christine, Meri, and Janelle were emotionally exhausting for her, and she may not be eager to repeat that pattern. Robyn wants to be Kody's only wife at this point. One insider alleged she feels she's earned it after everything she's been through. But Kody's talk of a fifth wife unsettles her, because it reminds her that she might not be enough to keep his ego satisfied. This alleged tension is a ticking time bomb for TLC cameras, which thrive on conflict. Robyn may put on a brave face, but the thought of having to share Kody again could spark the kind of emotional breakdowns fans have seen before: jealousy or survival. Some fans believe Robyn's resistance isn't about jealousy at all, but about survival. With so much public hatred directed at her, many viewers still blame her for stealing Kody from the other wives. Robyn may fear that a new woman entering the picture could make her lose both control and her favored status. It's a delicate balance. If Robyn resists too strongly, she looks controlling and manipulative. If she accepts too easily, she risks being replaced as the favorite. Either way, Robyn's role in this hypothetical scenario is crucial. Without her blessing, there's no chance Kody could bring in another wife, and that makes her the ultimate gatekeeper. TLC's reaction: ratings gold or ratings gamble? From a network perspective, Kody's talk of a fifth wife is like striking gold. Sister Wives has thrived on heartbreak, family feuds, and shocking revelations, but the possibility of introducing a brand new wife after all this chaos could be the most sensational twist yet. Imagine it: Robyn struggling with insecurity, Kody chasing a younger, more submissive woman, the ex-wives reacting with outrage and disbelief, the children weighing in on whether their father is out of touch with reality. It's a storyline that practically writes itself, and TLC knows it. But it's also a gamble. Viewers have grown tired of watching Kody steamroll over women's feelings, and a new wife might not inspire sympathy, it might trigger backlash. Still, in the world of reality TV, controversy equals cash. TLC producers are reportedly watching Kody's comments very closely, trying to decide whether to nudge him further down this path on camera. The ex-wives respond: of course. No discussion about a fifth wife would be complete without looking at how Meri, Janelle, and Christine might react. Each woman has her own history with Kody, and each has moved on in her own way. Christine has found happiness with David Woolley and seems relieved to be free from Kody's control. If asked about his search for a new wife, she'd likely laugh and call it classic Kody, never satisfied, never grounded. Janelle, who always valued her independence, might see it as proof that Kody is incapable of true partnership. For her, the fifth wife talk could be another reason she made the right choice to walk away. Meri, who clung to her marriage longer than most, might have the most bittersweet reaction. She could frame it as further evidence that Kody never valued her, or she might simply roll her eyes and focus on her own dating life. For fans, these potential reactions add layers of drama. Every wife who left Kody has already spoken out about his inability to balance love and fairness. Watching them comment on his latest scheme could create explosive reunion segments in the upcoming tell-all. If there's one thing Kody Brown has never lacked, it's grand visions. For decades, he pitched his family as a shining example of plural marriage, despite the obvious cracks in the foundation. Now, as whispers swirl about his desire for a new wife, Kody's imagination seems to be running wild with scenarios of how this fresh start could play out. The reset button. Fantasicity reportedly sees the idea of a fifth wife as a way to hit reset on his public image. After years of being painted as a controlling, narcissistic husband who alienated 3 wives and multiple children, he allegedly believes that a new marriage could give him a chance to rewrite his legacy. Insiders claim he has said things like, "People need to see me as a loving husband again. A new wife could show the world that I'm not the problem, the others just didn't understand me." In other words, Kody views this hypothetical woman less as a partner and more as a public relations tool. The perfect harmony dream in his more idealistic moments. Kody reportedly envisions a household where Robyn and the new wife bond like sisters, supporting one another and uplifting him as the patriarch. This dream scenario would allow him to restore the appearance of unity, even if the reality is anything but peaceful. But anyone who has watched Sister Wives for more than 5 minutes knows how unrealistic this fantasy is. Christine clashed with Robyn almost immediately. Janelle grew weary of favoritism Meri was sidelined into. Loneliness history suggests that perfect harmony in Kody's marriages exists only in his imagination. The religious duty argument. Kody has always tied polygamy to his faith. In the past, he's argued that plural marriage isn't about desire, it's about spiritual responsibility. Now, as his empire has crumbled, he reportedly leans on this religious reasoning to justify the idea of seeking another wife. To him, taking on a new partner isn't selfish, it's a calling. Critics, however, aren't buying it. Many fans believe Kody cherry-picks religious principles when they serve his ego and ignores them when they don't. Christine once accused him of using faith as a shield to cover his favoritism toward Robyn, a fifth wife framed as God's will might not convince anyone outside his inner circle. The children's perspective or FAPS. The most heartbreaking aspect of Kody's fifth wife fantasy is how it might affect his children. With 18 kids spread across multiple households, Kody already has a fractured relationship with many of them. Gabe and Garrison, Janelle's sons, both have been vocal about feeling abandoned by their father. News of him seeking another wife would likely deepen the rift, reinforcing their belief that Kody prioritizes himself over his family. Mykelti and Aspen, they have carved out happy lives away from Kody's drama. Still, they might publicly criticize him for chasing a new relationship instead of repairing bonds with his children. Leon, having distanced themselves from Kody already, Leon may see the move as yet another example of their father's selfishness. Robyn's younger children, this group could be the most vulnerable. They are still dependent on Kody and Robyn, and a new wife could create confusion and emotional tension in their household. Fans online have already speculated that the kids would see this as an insult, proof that instead of taking accountability for the breakdown of his family, Kody wants to paper over the cracks with a shiny new marriage. The backlash factor. Even if Kody managed to find a woman willing to step into this chaos, he would face enormous backlash. Social media has turned against him in recent years, with fans calling him manipulative, arrogant, and hypocritical. A fifth wife wouldn't just be controversial, it would be seen as a slap in the face to the women and children he has already hurt. Still, if there's one thing fans know, it's that Kody Brown thrives on conflict. He may secretly welcome the backlash if it keeps him in the spotlight. The million-dollar question is simple: what kind of woman would willingly sign up to be Kody Brown's fifth wife? With 3 failed marriages, 1 fractured family, and a tarnished public reputation, Kody is hardly the catch he once tried to portray on TLC. Yet, in the bizarre world of reality TV, there's always someone willing to step into the spotlight no matter how messy the circumstances. The profile of a potential fifth wife. If Kody is serious about pursuing another marriage, the candidate would likely fit a very specific mold. Sources close to the Brown family claim that Kody has imagined 3 archetypes of women who might accept his proposal. The believer, a deeply religious woman raised in fundamentalist polygamy, who still sees Kody as a spiritual leader. This kind of candidate would embrace the idea of restoring his plural family, and might overlook his flaws for the sake of faith. The seeker, a younger woman drawn to the idea of fame, financial stability, or the attention that comes with joining a TV-famous family. For her, marrying Kody would be less about faith and more about opportunity. The healer, someone who thinks she can fix Kody, restore peace with his children, and rebuild the broken family dynamic. This archetype appeals to Kody's ego. He would welcome a woman who makes him feel like a misunderstood man rather than a failed husband. Would TLC stage a casting-style storyline? Fans have speculated that TLC might lean into this chaos by staging a new wife search storyline. Imagine Kody and Robyn attending matchmaking events, interviewing potential wives, or even hosting a bizarre polygamist version of The Bachelor. Such a storyline would guarantee ratings gold. Viewers would tune in out of sheer disbelief. Social media explosion, memes, criticism, and speculation would dominate Twitter and Reddit. Ex-wives' reactions. Christine, Janelle, and Meri could provide running commentary, boosting the drama. But there's a huge risk. TLC could be accused of exploiting vulnerable women or glamorizing unhealthy power dynamics. Critics already argue that the show romanticizes toxic polygamy, and a casting storyline would pour gasoline on that fire. The rumors of recruitment online chatter has suggested that Kody may already be quietly scouting potential wives. Some fans believe he's been reaching out within fundamentalist communities, while others think he's fishing through fan interactions. On social media, a particularly wild rumor claims that Robyn has been approached by women who admire her strength and want to join the family as her sister wife. While there's no proof, the idea of Robyn being asked to approve candidates adds a juicy layer of drama to the speculation. On the surface, marrying Kody looks like a nightmare, but there are reasons, albeit complicated ones, why a woman might still consider it. TV fame. A new wife would instantly gain notoriety, interviews, and social media clout. Financial security. Despite the family's money troubles, TLC checks are still rolling in. Religious conviction. For someone raised in a polygamist sect, joining Kody's family could feel like destiny. Romantic delusion. Some women truly believe they can change a man. Kody may market himself as a husband who just needs the right match. For fans, this raises another troubling question. Is Kody seeking a wife for love or for leverage? Christine has reportedly joked in private that any woman who marries Kody now deserves a medal of patience. Janelle, ever the pragmatist, allegedly told friends she doubts any relationship would last more than a few years. And Meri? She's reportedly more focused on dating her own way, but sources say she might secretly relish watching Kody squirm with yet another relationship failure. If Kody Brown ever decided to take the plunge and bring a fifth wife into his already fractured world, one question looms large: how would he introduce her to the public and to his family? Given Kody's flair for drama and TLC's hunger for ratings, the rollout of a new wife wouldn't be quiet. It would be a carefully staged, emotionally explosive event designed to maximize shock value. Scenario 1. The TLC revealed most likely introduction would come through the show itself. Imagine an episode where Kody sits down with the cameras, a smug grin on his face, and announces, "Greater than I've been praying, I've been searching, and I think I've found someone special who believes in the same principles I do." The network would drag out the suspense for several episodes, showing snippets of his courtship, Robyn's tears, and the ex-wife's reactions. When the new wife finally makes her grand entrance, it would become one of the most watched sister wives moments of all time. The tell-all bombshell. Another possibility is that Kody might drop the news during a tell-all special. Sukanya Krishnan, the show's host, has become known for grilling him with tough questions. Imagine her asking, "Kody, do you think you'll ever be happy with just Robyn?" And instead of dodging, Kody smirks and says, "Actually, there's someone I've been talking to." The studio audience, the ex-wives, and even Robyn would react in real time, producing the kind of viral moment that TLC loves. The most chaotic option would be if Kody secretly married a new wife and dropped the bombshell later. He's done impulsive things before, and fans know he enjoys blindsiding people. If he showed up one day with a brand new bride on his arm, the backlash from his children, ex-wives, and fans would be nuclear. The legal complications. This wouldn't be easy. Kody is still only legally married to Robyn. His other marriages were spiritual unions, not recognized by law. To take another wife, he'd likely follow the same pattern, a spiritual ceremony without legal standing. However, there's a catch. If he were to divorce Robyn to marry another woman legally, the fallout would be catastrophic. Robyn would never allow it. If he sticks to a spiritual marriage, critics will argue that he's repeating the same unhealthy patterns that already destroyed his family. Either way, the legal gray area gives Kody wiggle room but also fuels the controversy. Would Robyn sabotage the plan? Here's where things get even juicier. Would Robyn quietly sabotage Kody's efforts? On the surface, she might smile and claim she supports plural marriage. But according to insiders, Robyn has already told friends she doesn't want another woman in her home. She knows a new wife could threaten her status as Kody's favorite. She fears repeating the painful jealousy battles she endured with Christine and Janelle. She worries that Kody is chasing ego, not God. Robyn is Kody's legal wife, his closest confidant, and according to many fans, his biggest manipulator. If she truly wanted to block a fifth wife, she could do so easily by pressuring Kody emotionally and threatening to walk away. The question is, would she risk her own marriage to stop him? Or would she play along for the cameras while secretly pulling strings? The children's explosive reactions. No introduction of a new wife would be complete without the kids' responses. Imagine the adult children confronting their father on camera, asking why he has energy for a new marriage, but not for repairing old wounds. Gwendolyn could roast him on YouTube's. Peyton might spill secrets on TikTok. Mykelti might try to stay neutral but end up siding with Christine. Janelle's kids could refuse to participate in filming. Altogether, the potential for multi-generational drama is sky high. And TLC knows it. If Kody Brown truly set his sights on bringing a fifth wife into the picture, nobody would feel the shockwaves more than Robyn Brown. She is the last wife standing, the legal spouse, and the one many fans already blame for the downfall of the plural family. To add another wife now would put Robyn's emotions through the ringer and likely expose cracks in her relationship with Kody that have been bubbling beneath the surface. Robyn's worst nightmare for years. Robyn has carried the burden of being labeled the favorite. Christine, Janelle, and Meri all accused Kody of prioritizing her, and viewers have largely agreed. While Robyn may have enjoyed the benefits of Kody's attention, she also endured the loneliness of watching the family fracture around her. A fifth wife would be Robyn's worst nightmare, for several reasons. Losing control. She has had Kody's undivided loyalty for years. Sharing him again would feel like a demotion. Public scrutiny. Fans would dissect every tear, every frown, every eye roll, branding her jealous or manipulative. Unwanted competition. Even if the new wife was younger or more submissive, Robyn would feel threatened by her presence. As one fan put it on Reddit, Robyn finally got the monogamy she always wanted, and now Kody wants to blow it up. Karma. The ex-wife's public response. You can bet Christine, Janelle, and Meri wouldn't stay quiet if Kody courted a new wife. Each would respond in her own way, and TLC would capitalize on every moment. Christine would almost certainly mock the idea. In interviews, she might laugh and say, "Good luck to whoever signs up for that circus. I got out, and I'm never looking back." Janelle would approach it more seriously, likely pointing out that Kody has unresolved issues with his kids that should come before romance. Meri might express a mix of sadness and relief, admitting that seeing Kody move on is painful but also a reminder that she made the right decision to walk away. Each ex-wife's commentary would fan the flames of controversy, keeping the story alive on social media and in tabloids. TLC's spin, turning chaos into content. If TLC has proven anything, it's that they know how to turn family dysfunction into television gold. The network would spin the fifth wife storyline into a brand new season arc. Possible angles include 1. The courtship episodes. Watching Kody awkwardly try to woo a new wife while Robyn quietly panics. The family reactions. Adult kids and ex-wives delivering biting commentary. The tell-all explosions. Sukanya, Krishnan grilling Kody and Robyn about their conflicting feelings. Producers know this storyline would polarize the fanbase. Some would tune in out of disgust, others out of curiosity, but either way, the ratings would soar. Robyn's silent power. While Kody might be the loud one, Robyn holds the real power. She's the legal wife, the mother of his youngest children, and the woman who knows how to push his buttons. If she truly didn't want a fifth wife, she could threaten to leave him, refuse to participate in filming, emotionally guilt Kody into backing down. And if history has shown anything, it's that Kody bends to Robyn's will. Fans remember how quickly he dismissed the other wives' concerns when Robyn wanted something. Why would this be any different? A ticking time bomb. Whether Kody's ideal fifth wife is a serious plan or just an ego-driven fantasy, it's already set the stage for explosive conflict. Robyn's emotional response could either break her marriage or solidify her as the queen of the Brown dynasty. For fans, it's a win-win. Either Kody and Robyn implode on camera, or they pull off another shocking reinvention that keeps viewers glued to their screens.